A voltage tripler circuit and voltage quadrupler circuit use identical components. Then, A. Voltage regulation in both circuits will be same. B. Voltage regulation in both may or may not be same. C. Voltage regulation in quadrupler circuit will be better than in tripler circuit. D. Voltage regulation in quadrupler circuit will be poorer than in tripler circuit. The correct answer is voltage regulation in quadrupler circuit will be poorer than in tripler circuit. A GE diode operated at a junction temperature of 27 C for a forward current of 10 mA Vd is found to be 0.3 V. If Vd 0.4 V, then forward current will be A. 400 mA, B. 475 mA, C. 477 mA, D. 480 mA. The correct answer is 477 mA. In a power amplifier, the collector current flows for 270 of the input cycle. The operations is A class A, B class B, C class AB, D class C. The correct answer is class AB. An amplifier has input impedance of 4K and output impedance of 80K. It is used in negative feedback circuit with 10 feedback. If open loop gain is 90, the closed loop input and output impedances are A. 40K and 8K respectively, B. 4K and 80K respectively, C. 0.4K and 800K respectively, D. 8K and 160K respectively. The correct answer is 40K and 8K respectively. In figure, the current through resistor R A is always equal to 130 mA. B may vary between 130 mA and 10 mA. C may vary between 65 mA and 10 mA. D is always equal to 65 mA. The correct answer is always equal to 130 mA. In a negative feedback amplifier A100 0.04 and Vs 50 mV, then feedback will be A4, B8, C10, D2. The correct answer is 4. For an NPN transistor connected as shown in the figure, VB 0.7 volts. Given that reverse saturation current of the junction at room temperature 300 K is 1013 A, the emitter current A 30 mA, B 39 mA, C 49 mA, D 20 mA. The correct answer is 49 mA. The DC output voltage of the circuit is A 4.3 V, B 1.369 V, C 3.87 V, D 1.94 V. The correct answer is 1.369 V. A voltage doubler circuit is fed by a voltage Vm centi. The output voltage will be nearly 2 Vm only if A. Load resistance is small, B. Load resistance is large, C. Load resistance is neither small nor large, D. Either A or C. The correct answer is load resistance is large. The purpose of connecting a coupling capacitor in the output circuit of an amplifier is A. To increase voltage gain, B. To increase collector current, C. To block DC collector voltage, D. All of the above. The correct answer is to block DC collector voltage. Which component is allowed to pass through it by a choke filter? A. DC, B. AC, C. Both DC and AC, D. Only high frequency AC. The correct answer is DC. In an amplifier, the stray capacitances assume impedance at low frequencies. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is false. In CE amplifier, the base current is very high. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is false. In the graphical analysis of CE amplifier circuit, the upper end of load line is called A. Saturation point, B. cutoff point, C. Q point, D. none of the above. The correct answer is saturation point. A full wave rectifier supplies a load of 1 K. The AC voltage applied to the diodes is 220 volts RMS. If diode resistance is neglected, then average DC voltage A. 220 V, B. 200 V, C. 198 V, D. 0 volts. The correct answer is 198 V. In the graphical analysis of an amplifier circuit, the slope of DC load line depends on A. load resistance only, B. collector supply voltage only, C. both load resistance and collector supply voltage, D. none of the above. The correct answer is load resistance only. In figure we need an AC ground. The proper value of C is A. 1000 floor, B. 100 floor, C. 10 floor, D. 1 floor. The correct answer is 1000 floor. In figure V0, A. 11 VI, B. 10 VI, C. VI, D. 0. The correct answer is VI. In figure ID form, then Vs, A. 20 V, B. 16 V, C. 6 V, D. 0.6 V. The correct answer is 6 V. The circuit shown is A. voltage series feedback amplifier, B. transconductance amplifier, C. transresistance amplifier with open circuit mutual resistance RF, D. transresistance amplifier with short circuit mutual resistance RF. The correct answer is transresistance amplifier with open circuit mutual resistance RF. Consider 49 cascaded amplifiers having individual rise time as 2 ns, 3 ns, 50 ns. The input waveform rise time is 1 ns, then the output signal rise time is given time by assume output signal rise time is measured within 10% range of the final output signal. A. 3928 sec, B. 2.28 sec, C. 0.228 sec, D. 39.28 sec. The correct answer is 0.228 sec. The zener diode in the rectangular circuit shown in the figure has a zener voltage of 5.8 volts and a zener knee current of 0.5 mA. The maximum load current drawn from this circuit ensuring proper functioning over the input voltage range between 20 and 30 volts is A. 23.7 mA, B. 14.2 mA, C. 13.7 mA, D. 24.2 mA. The correct answer is 24.2 mA. In figure ID form, then VDS, A. 20 V, B. 16 V, C. 4 V, D. 0.4 V. The correct answer is 4 V. In figure V0, A. 20 V, B. 10 V, C. 5 V, D. 0. The correct answer is 0. In the circuit of figure, diode will conduct A. from 90 to 180 in the positive half cycle, B. from 30 to 180 in the positive half cycle, C. from 50 to 160 in the positive half cycle, D. from 30 to 150 in the positive half cycle. The correct answer is from 30 to 150 in the positive half cycle. The input to integrating op-amp is a rectangular wave. The output will be A. sine wave, B. a rectangular wave, C. a triangular wave, D. none of the above. The correct answer is a triangular wave. The most widely used diode rectifier circuit is A. Half wave, B. Full wave with center tapped transformer, C. Bridge, D. Either A or B. The correct answer is bridge. In figure V0, A 1V, B 2V, C 1V, D 15V. The correct answer is 2V. The main advantage of a crystal oscillator: A can oscillate any frequency, B gives a high output voltage, C frequency of oscillation is almost constant, D can operates at a low DC voltage. The correct answer is frequency of oscillation is almost constant. A full wave rectifier circuit using center tapped transformer, the input frequency 50 Hz. The frequency of output is A 100 Hz, B 50 Hz, C 25 Hz, D none of the above. The correct answer is 100 Hz. If the midband gain of an amplifier is 40 dB, the gain at half power frequency is A 37 dB, B 30 dB, C 20 dB, D 13 dB. The correct answer is 37 dB. It is desired to reduce distortion in an amplifier from 8 to 2 by using 5 negative feedback. The open and closed loop gains respectively are A 60 and 15, B 15 and 60, C 6 and 1.5, D 1.5 and 6. The correct answer is 60 and 15. An ideal op-amp requires A 0 input offset voltage, B low input offset voltage, C high input offset voltage, D infinite input offset voltage. The correct answer is 0 input offset voltage. The JFET in the circuit shown in figure has an I DSS 10 mA and Vp5V. The value of the resistance Rs for a drain current IDS 6.4 mA is A 156, B 470, C 560, D 1K. The correct answer is 156. In figure V0, A 0, B 5.7V, C 6.9V, D 12.6V. The correct answer is 6.9V. In the op-amp circuit of figure V0, A 10V, B 10V, C 5V, D 5V. The correct answer is 10V. In figure, the zener has a resistance of 5 ohms. As the load resistance is varied, the output voltage A will remain constant at 12V. B will vary between 12.05 and 12.65V. C will vary from 10 to 20V. D will remain constant at 12.05V. The correct answer is will vary between 12.05 and 12.65V. Percentage increase in the reverse saturation current of a diode if the temperature is increased from 25 C to 50 C. A 50, B 500, C 565.7, D 575.6. The correct answer is 565.7. The transistor of following figure inside diode with a base current of 40 A and I CBO 0 if VBB 6 VRE 2K and 90 IBQ 20 A, then IEQ A 1800 A, B 180 A, C 2000 A, D 3000 A. The correct answer is 1800 A. In a self-biased circuit for CE amplifier, an increase in emitter resistance RE results in A. Increase in emitter voltage, B. Decrease in emitter voltage, C. Increase in emitter current, D. Decrease in emitter current. The correct answer is A. Increase in emitter voltage, B. Decrease in emitter voltage, C. Increase in emitter voltage, D. Decrease in emitter current. The correct answer is A. Increase in emitter voltage, B. Decrease in emitter current. D. Decrease in emitter current. The correct answer is decrease in emitter current. For ABJT, if 50 I CEO 3A and IC 1.2 mA, then IE A 1 mA, B 1.2 mA, C 1.3 mA, D 1.4 mA. The correct answer is 1.2 mA. When the circuit is switched on, the loop gain of a Wien bridge oscillator is A1, B more than 1, C less than 1, D about 0.5. The correct answer is more than 1. The op-amp circuit shown in the figure is a filter. The type of filter and its cutoff type of filter and its cutoff frequency are respectively A high pass 1000 rad sec, B low pass 100 rad sec, C high pass 10,000 rad sec, D low pass 10,000 rad sec. The correct answer is high pass 1000 rad sec. In a capacitor filter, the time constant RLC should be small. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is false. In a full wave rectifier circuit using center tapped transformer, the peak voltage across half the secondary winding is 40 V. If diodes are ideal, the average output voltage is A 40 V, B 25.5 V, C 20 V, D 2.55 V. The correct answer is 25.5 V. In the circuit of figure, PIV can be up to A em, B 2 em, C 0.5 em, D 2 em. The correct answer is 2 em.